Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Years ago, I was a big fan of TGI Fridays, especially for happy hour. But as my taste buds matured, and I grew a great disdain for waiting in a long line on a Friday night to eat at a chain restaurant only to be served foods that have been pulled out of a bag in the freezer and thrown into a deep fryer, and then have to pay an exorbitant amount of money for subpar processed frozen foods. But now, you can have some of those same foods at home, and you don't have to wait in a long line. TGI Fridays has a whole line of frozen foods that you can buy in your local grocery store. I've tried their wings before, which on the box it says Restaurant Crispy, which after trying them, I'd have to adamantly disagree. But that's just a marketing pitch to get people to buy their products. I've also tried their potato skins, which sucked. They also have fully cooked pork baby back ribs you can buy in the refrigerated section in the grocery store. I did a video on those, and they were not very good at all. As you, the people, already know, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'll stop at nothing to try new foods for you, the people, so you don't have to. So today, I'm trying TGI Friday's limited edition Korean-style barbecue boneless chicken bites and the limited edition Sriracha buffalo-style boneless chicken bites. The Sriracha buffalo-style boneless chicken bites must not be very limited, because I've seen a couple other reviews that were almost a year old. But I haven't seen anything on the Korean barbecue bites, so maybe they really are limited. Let's go over the obviously unlimited limited edition Sriracha buffalo-style boneless chicken bites first. The boneless chicken bites are actually chicken breast fritters with rib meat coated in a hot Sriracha buffalo-style sauce. And there's that word again, fritter, which is never a good sign like we discussed before. Because when they say fritter, it's nothing more than a 4-meat slurry concoction. And seeing as there's 23 ingredients just in the chicken, I'd say I'm correct about the 4-meat slurry concoctions. 23 ingredients to make a chicken nugget? I think it's a shame that we simply can't get a real piece of chicken versus a bunch of crap mixed together and formed. There's 3.5 3-ounce servings per box. Per serving, there's 140 calories, 4 grams of total fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, no trans fat, 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 740 milligrams of sodium, 16 grams of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of fiber, no sugars, and 10 grams of protein. I'm going to be cooking these together, so I'm just going to go over both boxes' details first. The limited edition Korean-style barbecue boneless chicken bites are also 4-meat slurry concoctions, but they're in a Korean-style barbecue sauce. The chicken bite ingredients are the same, the only difference is the sauce. Even though both boxes contain 10 ounces of ingredients, this box says it only has 3 3-ounce servings versus 3.5 3-ounce servings in the Sriracha bites. Per 3-ounce serving, there's 140 calories, 4 grams of total fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, no trans fat, 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 590 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugars, and 10 grams of protein. You can heat these up in the microwave, which I think would make them soggy and chewy, or the oven, which is how we're going to heat them up. The directions say to place in a single layer on a cookie sheet, then place into a 450-degree oven for 9 minutes. After 9 minutes, flip the chicken bites over and continue to cook for another 9 minutes. After cooking for a total of 18 minutes, our limited edition TGI Fridays boneless chicken bites are ready to enjoy. They look like breaded meatballs with sauce on them. There's the Sriracha buffalo style chicken bites, and the Korean style barbecue chicken bites, which really look like meatballs. So we tried the Sriracha buffalo style bites first. Now honestly, they don't look too bad. So we took a bite, and the texture was just like I imagined. A little gummy and spongy, but it wasn't necessarily bad, but it wasn't very meat-like either. The sauce tasted nothing like Sriracha sauce. It tasted just like buffalo sauce, and it had a decent flavor with a little bit of heat. We couldn't get the camera to focus on it by itself, so Courtney had to put her hand behind it. I think she enjoyed them a lot more than I did. And it certainly looks like meat, but like I said, the texture wasn't very meaty. Next, we tried the Korean-style barbecue chicken bites. And they also didn't look bad. But boy, they had a wonderful garlic flavor right off the bat. If you like garlic, you're going to love the flavor of this sauce. But again, these were chewy and spongy. I think it's way too much filler to meat ratio. But again, that Korean-style barbecue sauce is really freaking good and garlicky, with a little bit of sweet. It wasn't too sweet at all. I don't think either of these were bad at all. But then again, neither were great. I personally just hate all the fillers and the finished texture it gives you. The Sriracha buffalo style chicken bites tasted just like buffalo chicken bites. I tasted nothing even close to Sriracha, which is why I'm going to give TGI Friday's limited edition Sriracha buffalo style boneless chicken bites a 4 out of 10. The flavor of the TGI Friday's limited edition Korean style barbecue boneless chicken bites was fantastic. That sauce, it was a little sweet with just a hint of heat and lots of garlic, which I absolutely loved. But again, it was still a texture thing with me. I want meat to taste and feel like meat in my mouth, not like a sponge. But due to the flavor of the Korean barbecue sauce, I would prefer eating these over the Sriracha buffalo style boneless chicken bites, which is why I'm giving TGI Fridays limited edition Korean style barbecue boneless chicken bites a 5 out of 10. If you'd like to help support the Wolf Pit, consider being a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. That's only $12 for the whole year. Or you can pledge more. That's up to you. Either way, every little bit's appreciated and helps me produce more high quality videos more often for you, the people. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.